What if I told you that the reason you can't fall asleep at night is not because you're getting older? It's not because you just have insomnia now. And it's certainly not because you need a lifetime prescription for sleeping pills. In fact, sleep researchers from esteemed institutions like Harvard Medical School and the National Institute on Aging have uncovered a profound truth. Most sleep problems experienced by individuals over 60 are not a failure of the body, but are caused by a nervous system that never fully switches into sleep mode at night. Your body is exhausted. It's crying out for rest, but your brain is still on, buzzing with the day's thoughts and worries. And here's the part most people never hear, the part that can change everything. Sleep is not something you force. Sleep is something you allow. It's a natural process that your body is perfectly designed for, but which can be disrupted by modern life. Today, I'm going to show you 5 scientifically proven methods used in cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, also known as CBT. This isn't some fleeting trend. It is the gold standard, the first-line treatment recommended by top sleep clinics for senior insomnia. These techniques are designed to retrain your body and mind to fall asleep naturally, just as they were always meant to. Before we begin, we'd love to connect with you. Please tell us your name and where you're watching from in the comments below. We read every single comment, and it's important for you to know that you are not alone in this journey. Let's start with number 5, the 4-7-8 breathing method. This is how you manually turn off your body's internal alert system. The reason you can't sleep is often because your sympathetic nervous system, your body's fight or flight response, is still active. This manifests as worry, a cascade of racing thoughts, physical discomfort, and endless overthinking about not being able to sleep. A comprehensive clinical review published in the prestigious journal Frontiers in Human Neuroscience along with groundbreaking breathing research from Stanford University, shows that slow, controlled exhalation is a powerful trigger. It directly activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's rest and digest system, which is essentially the body's natural sleep switch. This is precisely what the 4-7-8 breathing method accomplishes with remarkable efficiency. Here is how you do it. Find a comfortable position, either sitting up or lying down. First, inhale quietly through your nose for a count of 4 seconds. Then, hold your breath for a count of 7 seconds. This is the crucial part where oxygen floods your system. Finally, exhale completely and slowly through your mouth, making a gentle whooshing sound for a full 8 seconds. Repeat this cycle 4 to 6 times. What you'll notice is almost immediate. Your heart rate will begin to slow down. The tension you've been holding in your shoulders, jaw, and back will start to melt away. Your mind, once a chaotic storm of thoughts, will begin to quiet down. Many seniors who practice this find themselves drifting off to sleep before they can even finish their repetitions. It's a simple, yet profoundly effective tool. Now, for number 4, make the bedroom a sanctuary for sleep. Cool, dark, and quiet. Your brain is a creature of habit and responds to environmental cues. Research from the Sleep Foundation and extensive Harvard sleep studies have confirmed that melatonin, the hormone that governs your sleep-wake cycle, is only released under very specific conditions. These conditions signal to your brain that it is nighttime and safe to power down. The 3 primary triggers for melatonin release are darkness, a cool temperature, and minimal noise stimulation. A warm, brightly lit room, even with small sources of light, sends a conflicting message to your brain, telling it that it's still daytime and time to be alert. To create the ideal sleep environment, you must take control of these factors. Set your bedroom thermostat to a cool 66°C IFI, which is about 16-19 graus Celsius. This might seem chilly, but it supports your body's natural drop in core temperature at night. Use blackout curtains or an eye mask to eliminate all sources of external light. This includes covering or removing glowing alarm clocks and other electronic devices. Finally, if you live in a noisy area, use a white noise machine or a fan to create a consistent, soft, and soothing auditory backdrop that masks disruptive sounds. When you create this sleep sanctuary, you stop trying to force sleep and instead you start feeling naturally sleepy. Your body responds to the clear, unambiguous signals he's sending it. Moving on to number 3A, warm shower or foot soak before bed. This is one of the most powerful and frequently overlooked sleep triggers. A comprehensive meta-analysis of multiple studies published in the esteemed Sleep Medicine Reviews found that the simple act of warm water bathing 1 to 2 hours before bedtime significantly reduces the time it takes to fall asleep. Why does this work so effectively? It's all about a process called thermoregulation. When you immerse yourself in warm water, your body temperature rises. Afterwards, as you step out into the cooler air of your home, your body begins to rapidly cool down. This post-bath cooling effect mimics the body's natural nighttime temperature drop that precedes sleep. This drop is a powerful biological signal to your brain that it's time to rest. You don't even need to take a full bath for this to be effective. For many, a simple 10-minute warm foot soak can work wonders. The feet and hands are key areas for heat exchange, so warming them and allowing them to cool can have a surprisingly strong effect on your entire body. After this simple ritual, you'll find that a natural wave of sleepiness arrives within an hour, gently guiding you toward rest. This brings us to number 2. Stop fluids and heavy meals well before bed. Many seniors believe their primary problem is insomnia, but often the real issue is what's waking them up in the middle of the night. They aren't waking because of a fundamental inability to sleep. They are being woken by disruptive physical needs. The most common culprits are frequent bathroom trips, acid reflux, or indigestion from a late meal. Research from the American Academy of Sleep Medicine highlights that these nighttime awakenings are one of the biggest contributors to the development of chronic insomnia in older adults. Each time you wake up, you interrupt your natural sleep cycles, preventing you from reaching the deeper, more restorative stages of sleep. To combat this, you need to create a buffer zone before bedtime. Make it a rule to finish all heavy meals at least 3 hours before you plan to go to sleep. This gives your digestive system ample time to do its work. Similarly, stop drinking fluids 2 hours before bed. This will significantly reduce the likelihood that a full bladder will wake you up during the night. By minimizing these disruptions, you create longer, uninterrupted stretches of rest. Fewer wake-ups inevitably lead to deeper, more satisfying sleep cycles. And finally, the most powerful tool in the CBT-I arsenal, number 1, the get out of bed rule. This one surprises most people as it seems counterintuitive. However, it is a core principle of CBT-I protocols used at world-renowned institutions like the Mayo Clinic and the Cleveland Clinic. The rule is simple. If you are lying in bed and cannot fall asleep, you must get out of bed. Here's why. If you lie in bed for extended periods, tossing and turning in frustration, your brain begins to form a new negative association. It starts to see the bed not as a place of rest and peace, but as a place of anxiety, frustration, and wakefulness. This creates a vicious cycle where just getting into bed can trigger stress. The protocol is very specific. If you find yourself awake for what feels like 20 to 30 minutes, don't fight it. Get up calmly. Go to another room and keep the lights as dim as possible. Engage in a quiet, relaxing activity, like reading a book. Nothing too stimulating, listening to soft music, or praying. The key is to stay up until you begin to feel genuinely sleepy again. Only then should you return to bed. By consistently doing this, you break the negative association. Within just a few days, your brain relearns a powerful and simple equation. Bed equals sleep. Not struggle, just sleep. Here's the big message I want you to take away from all of this. You don't have a sleep problem. You have a sleep signal problem. Your body has not forgotten how to sleep. It's an innate biological function that has been with you your entire life. It has simply stopped receiving the right cues from your environment and your habits. These 5 methods are designed to restore those natural cues. They work with your body's own physiology to gently and effectively guide you back to a state of rest without the need for pills and their potential side effects. Which of these 5 methods surprised you the most? Was it the idea of getting bed when you can't sleep? Let us know in the comments below. We read every single one, and your experience can help others in this community. And if you believe that sleep after 60 should be natural, not medicated, please like this video, share it with someone who might need it, and subscribe for more evidence-based advice. Because restful, deep sleep doesn't start in a pill bottle. It starts when you retrain your body to rest.